One man is dead and his girlfriend is shot, presumably by police, in an officer-involved shooting in Middletown.
David Winter is at the scene where it all went down. David, I understand police were at this house to serve a search warrant.
Yeah, they sure were, Paula. Police say that they were at this house at 7:20 this morning. We are just east of Verity Parkway on Garden Avenue. Here is some glass that is just outside the home, evidence of what went down here earlier today. They were serving a search warrant related to what they call the culmination of a prolonged investigation into a narcotics trafficker.
When I peeped out my screen door to the left, I seen this officer on the porch.
This next-door neighbor, who chooses to remain anonymous, says she saw the officer knocking on the door, so she ducked back inside.
Next thing I know, it was like a pow-pow, but by me seeing him at the front door, I thought he was beating on the door real hard. And my son had to tell me, no, Mama, it was a shooting.
Her son was right. 3 to 4 shots fired. She poked her head back outside to see an officer running out of the home, his hands covered in blood. The neighbor on the other side of the house also heard the shots.
Like a gun, fire. And then I seen people just running around the back with their gear on.
Police say when they had knocked on the door to serve their warrant, the man opened the door holding a gun. It's unclear whether he fired any shots, but it appears police did, and the man died at the scene. His girlfriend, apparently shot in the leg, was taken to the hospital. Middletown police immediately turned over the officer-involved shooting investigation to Ohio BCI, a decision the Butler County prosecutor supports.
I recommend external, outside, independent, transparent investigations by BCI as that source of investigation.
Regarding what appears to be a spate of tri-state officer-involved shootings, Mosier does not see the frequency as concerning.
We may have a period of time we have none for 6 months or more, and all of a sudden we have 2 or 3 at once. So you would think, there must be some issue. I haven't found any evidence that there is some issue that has suddenly caused a prevalence of officer-involved shooting cases.
Either way, this neighborhood is shaken and baffled as to why police would think their neighbor was connected to drugs.
To me, he was a beautiful person. I have nothing bad or negative to say about him.
You notice any drug activity going on over there?
None.
They were always pretty cool, getting along and everything. I don't know. I don't know.
Got you pretty broken up.
Yes. Nice man he was.
No officers were hurt in this incident. The woman who was shot here is expected to survive. Now, Middletown police generally wear body cams. Whether they had their body cams on is yet to be seen. If they did have their body cameras on, that video is going to be paramount in finding out exactly what happened here this morning. Reporting live in Middletown, David Winter, back to you in the studio.
Of course, we'll pass that on when we know. Thank you, David. The Butler County prosecutor says he expects to get BCI's completed investigation within the next few weeks. He will then hand it off to the grand jury so it can determine whether this shooting was justified.